Cybertrucks are on tour in China and they draw some massive crowd, so that's certainly good for Tesla's demand in China. It's on display in 8 different locations and the crowds are huge. Here are some pictures. Very crowded, so many people. With all of these Cybertrucks in China, it will be really interesting to see what happens to Tesla's demand this quarter over there. There could be a halo effect because, as you can see, people are checking out other Tesla vehicles. So I'll pay a little bit more attention to next week's deliveries in China. Gary Black is making a lot of sense here. Number one rule for investing is to buy low and sell high. It's amusing to watch so many Tesla stock Uberbulls far less optimistic about Tesla stock now than they were a few weeks ago. Should be the opposite, with Tesla stock down 26% year to date relative to Tesla's underlying value, which has not changed. Too many investors letting Tesla's stock price drive their investment outlook. Management not providing guidance on volumes and margins is not the same as forecasting lower volumes and margins. For me, in the long term, nothing has changed, so I bought more Tesla stock on Friday and it's up already. One fair argument against Tesla is Tesla's communication is not great, and therefore that freaked out investors. But when were communications from Tesla ever great? Tesla beat gross margin expectations, but of course Tesla did not provide the delivery target for this year, and that has some people concerned. But Tesla said a while ago that it is in between major growth phases. And I think Jeff is right about this one. It appears most Tesla stock Wall Street analysts suffer from Pavlov's dog theory. When they hear price cuts, they start salivating in fear of margins versus doing the critical thinking around COGS deflation happening faster than price. However, Jeff also believes that Tesla will continue cutting prices, but also cutting cost of goods sold at a commensurate or higher rate. Also keep in mind, they will want some MSRP separation with the 25,000 vehicles, so they won't let the 3 and Y fall too much. I think Tesla can let the Model 3 and Y fall down a lot as long as they reduce costs, because that means that the $25,000 vehicle will then probably not be $25,000 if Tesla can really reduce the cost by a lot. Maybe it would be a $24,000 vehicle or a $23,000 vehicle. I'm not that optimistic about it, but I'm just saying if Tesla finds ways to cut costs, why not lower the price? Because these cost reductions will probably carry over to the next generation vehicle as well, leaving enough MSRP separation between the vehicles. Anyway, Jeff thinks that 8-10% in terms of reductions annually is certainly possible, maybe 6% on the lowest side. Tesla is taking up a fight to defend Elon Musk's tweet that threatened to remove employee stock options if they decide to unionize all the way to the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeal. This is coming out of an old fight dating back to the UAW's last unsuccessful push, thank God, to unionize workers at Tesla's Fremont factory and other locations. Amid that push in 2017 to 2019, Tesla fought back the effort with what the union considered to be illegal tactics. Imagine falling prey to the unions back in 2018 and you're an employee at Tesla, and now because the company unionized, everyone's stock options are taken away. Because if the company unionizes, then you gotta pay more money, but you're not really paying more money, it's just that you are taking away certain things. So in the end, it's basically the same, except the employees are not as motivated because the culture changes a little bit from being merit-based to being entitlement-based. And if the company unionized back then, because of the stock options disappearing, all these employees would have missed on 10x gains. Anyway, they filed a complaint with the National Labor Relations Board, NLRB, which eventually sided with the union and found that Tesla violated labor laws. The violations included preventing the distribution of union materials, terminating entitled employees, it doesn't say entitled, but we all know, entitled employees due to union support, and finally a specific tweet posted by Tesla CEO Elon Musk, which was perceived as a threat by the union. Nothing stopping Tesla team at our car plant from voting union, could do so tomorrow if they wanted. But why pay union dues and give up stock options for nothing? Our safety record is 2x better than when the plant was under the union and everybody already gets healthcare. So stating facts is a threat. If someone was being extremely disrespectful to me, and if I said, if you punch me, I will punch you back, would that be a threat? I think that would just be stating facts. I'm not saying I'm going to punch you first, but mind you, it would be very different if I said, oh, you're disrespecting me, so therefore, if you keep disrespecting me just by, let's say, saying some mean words to me, I'm gonna punch you for that. Now, that would be a bit different. That would be like saying, oh, if you try to unionize, if you keep trying to unionize, before unionizing, we will take your stock options away from you. Now, that would be a bit different. But there's nothing that Elon said that would indicate that we're doing something right now from stopping you to vote in favor of the union. Elon said you could vote tomorrow if you want to, but if the outcome is that you decide to join the union, here's what's going to happen. Stating facts is not a threat. Even if these facts evoke extreme anger and emotion, because it's not going to be what you want. Facts do not care about your feelings. Anyway, the case is being considered by the court and we don't know when we will get a ruling. It could take quite a while.